recording, start streaming, make sure it pops up online. It does. Hello, hello. I'm Rosalie. And oh my goodness, I have been thinking about this for so long. Basically, since I had to stop for a moment in order to go to work, and then I just hadn't had the time. Oh, my microphone's not even where it's supposed to be. Okay, let's see. I wonder how that sounded. I'll find out later. I hope my microphone picked all that up, but we'll see. Hi, once again, I'm Rosalie. But yeah, long story short, I have been just thinking about this since I left last time, and just trying to figure out what I want, how I want to do this kind of thing. Because, oh my goodness, is this a little complicated because I made it complicated. Anyway, so I'm just catching myself back up on where I was. So we have over here the crystal being mined slowly, but it is being brought up into here. Ooh, I might need to do this differently. Oh well, we'll find out. It'll probably jam at some point. So these are going over to here. This needs rune dust. How much rune dust is needed on this end? Violet. Conundrum crystals. I need 3 rune dust here, and then 1 sent that way. So what we can do, I had a new idea before. Hi, hello. I just started streaming. Welcome. I'm doing good so far. I had a good breakfast of tater tots and scrambled egg. Watched a little bit of anime. And now we're doing quantum physics. Not really quantum physics, but it might as well be for how complicated things can get sometimes. Alright. So now I just need... So I need you going this way, you going that way, and you going that way. I have a, how much does this hold? Does it say? I thought for sure it said. Well, I have a big water jug that has water, so we're good. And now Callie's coming to say hi. I heard you meow. Where are you? I heard her. I don't know where she is now. Yeah, we are all set for being as healthy as I can be on my day off today. Okay, so let's see here. I need the gearbox here? No, because it will break because of how that is going. I mean, out of all the soda, I feel like Sprite's kind of the least bad, in my opinion. Maybe ginger ale might have it beat slightly, but... Okay, that's going the right way. That's going the right way. This is going the wrong way. Get rid of that. Which means we're gonna have to be... Yeah, the least. Like, it's just sugar and carbonation, right? Whereas, like, Coke or Dr. Pepper and stuff have more added to it. I've never seen that emote before. I don't drink soda very often if it's not obvious, and when I do, it is usually Sprite. Let's see, what if I put it here? That is wrong. Why do I do this to myself? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I am fairly new to streaming. Goodness. Carbonation does not sit well with me, so... Let's see here. Okay, so... We're gonna do this a little weird. Do that. Rotate that there, and then I'm gonna use a shaft to connect it here. So that's going the right way. No, it's not. That has to go the opposite way. I am bad. Okay, so like that. Do I have chain drives? I don't remember. I don't think I did. I have a couple, but I don't think it'll connect the way I want it to. Yeah, that's not gonna work how I want it. Why do I do this kind of stuff to myself? If I just made this area a little bit bigger, we'd be a lot easier at getting this set up. But oh well, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, so, okay, long story short, I'm playing a mod pack that is heavily based around the Create mod and then a bunch of Magic mods. And so far, once it loads in, give it a second. Yeah, that was the Create mod. It's what adds all of the gears and stuff that are moving all over there. There's a whole lot of different stuff you can do with it. The typical thing you'll see is like the windmills and gears and such. But it is a quest-based, quote-unquote, mod pack in that you're intending to automate, like, everything, in a sense. And so far in this world, we have set up, this is my first little factory building, and it's got a couple of the basic, I would say, materials needed for stuff automated. I have a couple tree farms over here. Gotta use the path. I built it for a reason. So, like, these tree farms are having their sap stolen because it's useful. There's a tree in the back that also is having its sap stolen. Goodness. And then I set up a proper tree farm for these blue trees, the mineraled ones. This mod pack makes it a little bit more complicated to do it, because you can't just chop down the tree and replant the same sapling. It gives you these, like, weakened versions of the sapling that require a little bit more processing to actually have it go back to being a normal sapling. So that's what this whole line over here is. And then we have normal little tree farm. This guy's just getting me oak wood. I spent a day decorating everything before. I have a little, this guy here is a tiny cobble gen, just in case I ever needed cobble. I was gonna make it pretty later. The stable for my horse that burnt down a little bit. I don't know why it did. This is a little, lava-based smelter, so it doesn't use any fuel, but it will smelt things for me. Honestly, that's probably what burnt down the stable. And then we have our little storage room. Hello, Oreo, and hello, Cream. But yeah, so that's all already set up. Last time I was playing, which was Thursday of last week, we started setting up our corundum farm down here to start up the magic chapters. So this guy here is a corundum crystal. It grows when water is squirted on it. the actual crystals come up this way and get mixed with a little bit of rune dust. It changes their color to the color that we need. And then the extra blocks are kept here. These clusters are then sent over here, where with a little bit more rune dust and a blaze burner here, it gets pressed into a proper rune. Coming out this way, we split this 50-50. So half of the runes are going to go this way, half of them are going to go this way. This half is going to a millstone. It's a little difficult to see, but it grinds it up back into dust, and we get one more dust than we use up with the crafting. And then the other rune goes down this way after a bit of a cobble generator smelter setup, and it's going to be slapped onto a slab here at the end. And that's in order to auto-craft the runic tablets, which are used in a whole bunch of stuff. And I am crazy in that I don't like to give myself enough space to do things easily. And I like to try and fit things in as small of an area as I can. And so I'm currently messing around with my belts, because I have to do it a specific way to get things set up properly. Oh, hello, hello! Welcome. I am doing pretty good. I just went over a little explanation of what we're working on. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, we're doing pretty good so far. How about yourself? So if I put this, another gearbox here, that turns the right way. No, it turns the wrong way. Can I put it... Does that do anything? So that's the wrong way, that's the wrong way. This is the right way. I'm just making... Let's just take everything down for a second and see what I can do. That's good to hear. I practically just started today. But previously we've done a whole bunch of stuff in this world, and I'm trying to brain out how this belt has to go in order for my dust to be separated properly. Because I need one of the runic dust to go over into that, and the rest of the 3 to go here. And what if I had more space, if I gave myself a little bit more space, I'd be able to easily, like, split one off. Yeah, okay. We'll go back over here. So I'm playing... Let me through. A heavily modded mod pack based around the Create mod and a whole bunch of different magic mods. And up my elevator here, I have the rest of, like, my machinery. But down here, I'm attempting to automate these runic tablets. So it starts over here with the crystals. I try to stream every day, keyword being on the try, because it very much depends on my current work schedule, which changes week to week. But if I am streaming, it's going to be sometime between 10 and 2 EST, Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. I want to stream more often, but sometimes I just don't have the time to before I have to leave to do my actual job. Which honestly sucks. I wish I didn't have it, but it's okay. I will get over it eventually. But yeah, so we're mining these blue crystals, we're making them purple, and then crushing the purple ones into runes. Half of them are being used for the tablets. The other half are being milled up as well. Yeah, go right ahead. That's what the chat's for. It's for sharing ideas. Okay, we were restarting. I need you and you. Nope, not the scaffolding. Okay, not there. Right here. So that goes there. I do. Let me double check. I think in my about, at least I thought I did. Here, I will just send it in the chat itself. I made a Discord server. And I thought I added it as a link here, but there's no one currently in it. I will copy and paste that. Works out. Why it's not gonna let me add a friend right now. Wonder why. Let's see if... I wonder if it's because I'm in stream mode at the moment. It's not letting me search for anybody. But once I'm out of the stream, I will definitely do so. I have that little copy and pasted over into a notepad to add later. But otherwise, let me grab the server invite here. Yeah, so Discord is actually like blocking out the add friend option for me right now. And I think it's because I have OBS open for streaming. But I do have a Discord group link that I thought I added to my about, but maybe I didn't. And so we'll add that here in a second. It would help if I clicked the right button. My about. Edit about and links. And oh, I did not add it over here. Okay. Discord. Link URL. Add. Okay. Let's make sure that actually added it. Yeah. So now in my about, if you look, if you refresh and go under the video a little bit, you'll see the about section. There is now a Discord link that should send you to my server that I have set up. It's not like fully set up yet, truthfully. I still need to do a handful of stuff for it, but it's good enough to at least get messages across. Okay, so yeah, I need this guy going this way. The tunnels split off one from it, right? Connections to the side. It splits one from the stack. The clusters only need one. So I need a belt here. Boop, 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 boop. Nope, rotate that way, please. So belt here. The belt here. That will be that. So from here. No, I'm just making this all sorts obnoxious. This is not the way to go about it. Oh, hello, I see you popped in. Perfect. I'm glad that the link worked. I was a little worried about it not working. And perfect. Yeah, I'm able to see here the friend request, but it didn't let me make the friend request earlier. All right, let's see here. Okay, you know what? We'll take this down a little bit. We'll use a little bit more room. Be a little annoying, but it's better than the not possible situation I had up here. Let me see, actually, what's behind here. So I was using a belt to continue that power. But I can totally expand this outwards away. And I can have a input belt back here instead. Yeah, if I have an input belt here, I can like chain drive underneath. I don't know how many chain drives I have. Only 2. That's not gonna work too well. This. I actually don't remember how chain drives work. That's okay. Yeah, we'll just go a little differently with it. Where did this go to? What was this doing? Was this just, oh, this was just powering stuff. So I can totally take that out too. That is in the way and does not need to be there. Okay. So now we have a little bit extra room. Oh, put this torch down so I can see a little bit better. From our grinder here, the millstone, we're gonna drop down a little bit. Clear out the area. I need a better pickaxe. This one is not working out too great for me. Okay. So let's see here. If I put a gearbox there, it flows the right direction. Gearbox here, I think that flows that one backwards. Yeah, that makes that backwards. I don't want that. I threw that one by accident. Okay. So that's for you, but we can actually go a little bit more back here again. So take the gearbox. We're gonna take some gears. 3, 4, 5? No, I don't need you rotating. See, that's the wrong way, but this one's the right way. And I can use that to get it spinning the right way. I think that's spinning right. Yes, so that is spinning correctly now. And that's spinning correctly. Perfect. Okay, 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 okay. Let us... So this is a yellow, this one's red. I have been color coding all of my belts with yellow or red based on if it is a power running belt, like the red ones, or a item belt for the yellows. Just to make it a bit easier to immediately spot what I'm looking at. Okay. So inputs here. I can actually break that. So we have the millstone here. I need this dust to be split 1-3. So I'm going to drop a belt here. Belt. I do need this running the opposite direction of that. And then if I do that, are you running right? Yes. So I can drop this one more. Put a shaft here and a gearbox here. Bada bing, bada boom. That is now working. That's going the right way into the deployer, which has the runes. Perfect. Okay, so the millstone stuff, I'm gonna steal these runes. Throw one. Yeah, I will get to replying once I'm done with stream. That way I'm not too distracted. But I definitely did get your DM originally. Perfect. Okay, so the rune dust does go through here. We're going to... Come on. Oh, I can't jump because that's there. I want this to go a little further. And I need... Are you spinning the right way? You are! Okay. Let's see here. Bump that forward. Put one there. Gearbox gets that spinning the wrong way. So let's fix that. Not a gearbox here. Those two can go. This goes there. I don't need you. See this gearbox here. Perfect. I'm gonna yellow dye all this just so I don't forget. So it's gonna go here. If I put a tunnel there, we should see one go this way and the rest go this way. So let's go ahead, drop a rune in. It grinds up. And I think that was correct. So I should have 3 rune dust on the floor over here. Okay. I think we're almost there. I think we've almost figured out. It just took a little bit more space. I do it to myself because I like seeing how little space I actually need to do something. That is rotating the wrong direction, so we're going to have to go a little bit further back. So big cube there. This goes here, here. Like so. That can go forward one. Is that enough to... No, I need this differently. It's not gonna connect there. Do I have a better way of doing this before I continue? Not entirely. Can I funnel upwards? Let's see if that does anything. Didn't think so. Does that... Wait, did that work? That'd be wild if that works. Oh my gosh, it does. Why does that work? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Crafting table. I'm going to steal you for a second to make some gearboxes. Because I always run out of gearboxes. Because I make things as annoying as possible. The funnel here. Take that all out because there was cobble in it that doesn't need to be there. There's that. Okay, make this yellow so it matches the color scheme. And then I'm going to throw all that extra rune dust here. Scaffolding so I can actually get up. Perfect. So the rune dust ends up in here. Okay. Now I have an open space for the blaze burner later. We're going to grab our wood and throw it into here. So I should see... Yep, one goes that way. One gets grinded up. We should see 3. Perfect. 3. Perfect. Because when it grinds the rune, we get 4. 1 goes there. 3 turns back into the rune. So I only have 1 extra. Making it round robin is not actually going to work out too well. Now that I think about it. So what we might have to do instead is scrap this back end. Because doing 50-50 runes here, runes into the millstone, gets us a uneven amount of runes, all in all. Because that turns back into 4 dust. 1 of which goes to the crystals to be mixed together. The other of which goes there. So the other 3 goes in here. Becomes a rune. It gets round robin. Don't know if this is going to stay running. Because if the rune ends up going this way, it leaves the system. Yeah, okay. So what I really need to do is, instead of round robining it, forced split? No. What we're gonna do is temporarily disable that side. We're gonna take these runes and we're going to just kind of almost force it to mill it all and just keep making runes until it backs up. So 1 goes that way, 3 goes this way. Back turns into a rune. So realistically, once this backs up enough, and we have like enough runes left over, because it's 1 dust makes 3 clusters, and then 1 clusters plus 3 dusts. Okay, I need... Why is math hard? Okay, too far. So, 1 cluster plus 3 dust equals rune. 1 rune equals 3 dust. 3 cluster plus 3 cluster plus 1 dust equals color. And then the rune, 1 rune is 4 dust. It's 3 clusters. So we do end up eventually with an overflow of dust. It's just, see, like we are. Now, does it have to split the stack? It looks like it might have to split the stack, which means we might want to put another tunnel here. Yeah, okay. So we're going to replace this with a brass tunnel on split mode. And then, oop, I fell a little. Do I have a... I don't have a hopper on me. Let's go grab a hopper. Ah. Why am I struggling? Ow. There's a saw there. Back to the surface. Grabbing a hopper. It's raining. I like the music in this game. It's so nice. 5. Let me grab enough for a chest. Get a hopper. Hello, thunder. Supposedly it's gonna thunderstorm in real life, too. Keyword being supposedly. There's no telling. Okay. So with our hopper, we can now sneak back over here. Put the hopper here. Put our drawer. Oop, it went where it wasn't supposed to be. Here. And I can put in that. Does it feed the blaze burner? It does not feed the blaze burner. Okay. Let's see about... Who shoots? Nope. Okay. We're gonna have to be a little funky with it, huh? Where did that shoot go? There it is. Whoa! I hit the wrong keyboard binding. Because you're in the way. Or I want to do, so I'd need it like there. Yep. Do I have an extra fan on me? No, I'm just gonna have to do it by hand, I guess. For now. Let's go ahead and put that back down. So what will... Ow. Stop that. There's no need to be that rude. Okay. Yeah, so we're working now. I'm gonna go ahead and shove a couple of scaffolding here, just so I know where to get back up to. So we are currently... So this should just keep making runes until we run out of blaze burner. There are ways... There is the add-on that lets me use lava for blaze burners, which is great. But I'd need lava creation or a infinite source of lava. I can squeeze blaze powder or with a mechanical squeezer. I'm not there yet. Arboreal extractor of hellbark or blazing archwood gives lava, huh? How long does it last on one lava bucket is a good question. Let's go grab the stuff to do the lava conversion. And then we can do some experiments. To see like how many arboreal extractor trees I will need to keep up with the, I guess, demand that that lava will provide. So I don't need you. Put the cobble away. The bucket and the hopper on me, just because it's helpful. My pickaxe is about to break. I guess I'll just make another one. Oh, right, I'm out of diamonds. I have a little bit. And squeezing that has a better chance than my fortune one. So squeeze that up real quick. Perfect. Grab that last diamond, put that away. Grab some sticks. Bada bing, bada boom, diamond pick. And we will just give it a little level 1 enchantment. Unbreaking is fine. We'll do something fancier later. Okay. I need a straw, which is rolling. So I need a rolling machine, just stone cutting a normal machine. I thought I had extras. I have at least you. Perfect, so I can make an extra machine here. Stone cut it into a rolling mill. And add it to the back here, and it's overstressed. It uses a lot of stress, huh? Can I shove it on any of these? Perfect. Okay. I don't like that zoomed me out so far. And then a piece of bamboo. Add that there. So we can come back over here. Throw that bamboo in through the roller. Through the roll. Through the roller? Perfect. Take that straw out. Put the rolling mill back, because I don't need it anymore. The bamboo away. Where's my tank of lava? I know I have you. I don't know where it went. I don't want to have to go back to the nether. Where's my lava? Melter? Is it like... Where did I put it? Where would I have put it? What? Where'd it go? Search for a tank. So it would be a seared fuel tank. It's in here? Why did I put it in there? That's an odd place to put that, but whatever. Alright, we have our lava bucket. So a lava bucket is 1,000 millibuckets. The extractors get 25 millibucket ever so often. I don't actually know the arboreal extractor. This is from the thermal series. And then how quickly do these extract? 25 millibuckets per 500 ticks. That's an old one. Arboreal extractor, thermal series. was from a year ago. Okay, let's search up create arcane engineering. So all of what I'm finding is every 500 ticks. Unless you add more to a tree. But okay, let's see if there was someone on Discord maybe who I want to get away from the cows and the sheep. They're being too noisy. Let's see if there is a create Steam Rails. I thought for sure I joined. Maybe I didn't. Create Arcane Engineering. Take a look at this. See if there is any. If there's a Discord. Source. No. Wiki. The wiki is a Discord invite, because of course it is. I don't like having things be Discords, but you do you, I guess. We're gonna search the Arbor extractor. What I'm looking for. I wish it would tell me how long it took. Okay. Well, we'll look into it later. I'm just gonna give this blaze a straw. Yeah. Give you a straw, feed you some lava. I don't know how long that's gonna last, actually. Doesn't let me ponder it. Straw. Not accept liquids. Okay. Well, we'll just have to hope that it runs for a while. It looks like it will. It looks pretty good. Yeah, this definitely runs longer. Okay. So now what we need to do is when there's a backup here. Because as soon as I start... Can I, like, make these a priority? Because that's just gonna run... Because it will run out if I just split it 50-50. So what I want, and I think I need to do, is send like one of every 3 to the deployer. So we can do that. We can do that. It's just going to be a bit of a hassle, but we can totally do that. Because if I tell... If I have a second one here, also pulling out, going to the same millstone. Yeah. Okay. So put that here, here, here. Take not a gear shift. Take my funnel, put you there, rotate that around, take our belt, and then throw another tunnel here on split. Oh no, it doesn't have an output now. Okay. Yeah, we can deal with that. Does that do what I think it will? Yeah, it just completely blocks it off. Okay. Man, I really should have made this better. But hey, we have runes. Which means we have a couple there. I'm gonna go ahead and... finish this line here. Oop. Yep, let's go just do that for a second. I want you to stop. Oh wait, it is actually gonna stop until... Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Grab a little bit of wood, give me a chest. Grab a little bit of belt. Okay, that does not actually help. That was weird. Chest. Funnel. Rotate. Increase the belt. No, that's just gonna sometimes put those in. I might need to filter it a little bit, which means grab you, make it a... I did not mean to make that into a chest. I meant to make it into a drawer. That's fine. Drawer, configuration tool lock, put a runic tablet here, funnel, like so. And now when there is a rune, I want to steal that. Give me another one. Thank y'all. So runes here, it makes it into a tablet that does not go in. That makes sense. That makes sense. You there. You here. Rotate that. Add a belt. Or does it have to be... Oh, okay. Wait a second. Shaft. Belt. Move the drawer there. Funnel there. And now, if I put a rune in, do that part. You run for a long time on a bucket of lava. And it should just go... Yeah, okay, that's how we do it. So I think what I'm going to have to do instead of my current process here is, like, deal with this later. But, hey, we have runes being made and ground. So we have rune production, which is sick. So that's this whole thing. We have runic tablet production, technically. It's a little finicky, but we have it. And I know how to do it to make it better later. I think I can actually upgrade my backpack now. Analyzing grid, yeah, for the upgrade base. Let's go. Finish that. And technically, I finished this. Oh, it added a little bit extra. You can't. Okay. Oh! It's like waiting for extra things. It added extra stuff after I finished it. Did it do the same here? No. Alright, we have our runic tablets. I do source berries and mage bloom. Positive affirmations. Make source berry spell parchment. Mage bloom flower. Magically blooming. Okay, okay, I see. There's a bit more of a thing there. And then this is making precision mechanisms. Automated excavation. Double the rates by 2. I will always double the rates by 2. Requires some mineral tree work. It speedrun the majority through crafting rose quartz with quartz and redstone dust. Okay. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and finish our chapter 1. I know I have a pump, right? Do I not have a pump in here? I guess not. I left my toolbox down there. I'm so sad. Let me back. Let me go back. Get me back in here. Put me in, coach. I need that. Okay. So basically, anytime I need runic tablets, right-click to create lightning. I don't know if that uses up the tablet or not. And if it does, I don't want to use it up. So let's put that away so I don't accidentally use it. Boop. Give me my little gear so I can make a mechanical pump for the quest line. Grab a spout real quick for the quest line. And then I did want another arboreal extractor, so that's fine. Arbor, the bucket. I have buckets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put our andesite casing. Put that together with a bucket. We have the arboreal extractor. Wonderful. Now it wants a little bit of resin, which I do know I am making over here. Real quick, I need that full of resin, please. I think tragically, I now kind of have that stuck, but it's okay. I need to grab a mineral sapling real quick. Come over to the tree farm and slap it, steal it, drop it back on the line so it goes back into the system. Okay. Do I have another bucket on me? No. This is now full of mineral resin and will likely stay full of mineral resin. And that's okay. I don't mind that. Give me my bucket. Give me a spout. So I don't think... I mean, that's my main problem, I don't think. Yeah, so those are for the resin. I'm gonna real quick sneak over here. I have to go, like, through this, yeah. I'm gonna sneak in here and add the spout to the side and see if I can't steal a little bit of resin. Put that there, and for a second, do that. So the next time these guys tick up with resin, it should go into this. It looks like it will. And I'll just let that run for a moment. I got another gift. Engineer's toolkit. I'll put that away, not use it for right now. I have to do a real quick bathroom break. Where do I want to be for this? I'm gonna be over here. Just like looking right here, because it looks pretty. Nope. Spell at least a little bit right. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. Ba 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 ba. Hello, hello. I am back. Oh, we have our resin bucket now. Which means we should put that back in place. Okay, now that we have the resin bucket, throw it over here. Quick. Can I do that? No, I have to drain it. Of course I have to drain it. That requires a drain. I don't have one. Do I wait? Is that enough? It is enough. I'm gonna seal this. Aha! Seal it once it's cured, too. I already all set this up. I didn't even need the extra setup for it that I guess this chapter was like meant for. So that's all done. This is all done. I haven't made a smelter controller, and I haven't done looking at a blaze. But I can real quick make a sealed mechanism. I think I might already even have a couple in here. Yeah, I did. Boom, and that gives me extra stuff. Let's go. Alright, let's spend some time on my inventory. I want this increased, which needs more iron. I don't want to do that. I'll put it right there for now. That's magic. This is personal. Keeping that on me, keeping that on me. These are blocks. That's staying on me. Let's see here. This I can take out. This I can take out. I want to keep that bucket on me. And then also keep the lever on me too. Cool. Cool. Inventory sorted. Sorted. My inventory is sorted. I just realized I forgot to take something. No. I have medicine I'm supposed to take every morning, and I almost forgot to. Okay. Brass fortune. I don't need this right now. Put that away. I don't want to open it yet. I did. I don't know how much that was sound or not. The plant. That's another of you. My mineral resin bucket. I don't have any crystallized mineral available. I'll get to that later. Growing sugarcane into variable cards makes precision mechanisms better. Got it. For the precision mechanism. Yeah, because then I'd have to make half as many electron tubes. Okay. That's a whole another process. $21 brass machines. 7 brass machines, really. Something about a train track. How do I make train tracks? Iron, iron, or zinc, zinc on slabs. Okay. I do think things like catalysts from the automated excavation, which is you. Catalysts spawn underground in the world. Spot them in oceans or using a structure compass. Compass. Assume you mean this one. Explorer's compass. Do I have any cobweb? I thought for sure I would have stolen some cobweb from that. I guess not. Okay. Well, the good news is, these cracked stone bricks I can just craft up real quick. Cobweb I can buy, but I do know there is a mine shaft somewhere nearby. Let's head back down. Take a second. So I think if I go this way, find it. Keyword being think. I don't think very often, but I could be completely wrong. If I am, I'm just gonna have to buy the cobweb. I think that's what we'll do. Like, since I can. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Hello, I don't need you. Stop it. Okay, yeah. So let's head back up. And I'll just do it that way instead. I have to remember how to go. I think I have to go this way? Yes, this is the way I just came from. I get lost very easy. I get lost IRL more often than I get lost in games, but I get lost in games a lot too. It's just very... My sense of direction is not optimal. I could just... No, I can't jump down there. That is too much. This way. This gets us back out. I actually have to be right back. I'm back. My girlfriend literally came home from work for like 30 seconds to drop off some flowers she found. Oh gosh, I love her. What were we doing? We were looking for cobwebs, and I decided I didn't want to look anymore. And that we were going to purchase the cobwebs instead. So from the trade market, whoa. I think I can do it this way. Let's go here, search cobweb. Missing an inventory, okay. Let's grab a barrel. I've never interacted with this item before, so I don't know what to expect. It's, okay, put that in there. Cobweb. I have enough for one cobweb? Oh, hello. Goodbye. Do I have the cobweb now, or are you going to bring that back? Oh, yep. Here's the second one with the cobweb. Okay. That's actually really cool. I just need more cobweb now. Which means I need like almost a stack of the silver coins. To keep getting up. I don't have any more coins. I do have a couple quests that's for stuff that I don't want or have. So I guess we're going back to looking for the thing. Why is my brain's not working? I want to make these. No, I don't. That was a lie. I'm just gonna eat those for now. I'll just keep a stack of apples. I vaguely recall there being a... Hello. I forgot those flowers do that. Large cave over here that eventually went down into a mine shaft. And if that's the case, then we're set. I honestly don't remember. I don't want to be here. There's the water. I'm gonna get lost, I just know it. So we're gonna run this way. Sweet roll action. Oh, this is my... That's my setup. Okay. So my setup's over here. That means... Is it over this way? I could just set up a washing farm first and then do this later, but I need that cobweb. Iron. Look at all that iron. Well, I want to mine anything anymore. No! Bad skeleton. Stop it. Okay. What the heck is that thing? Why are you so spooky? I kinda hate whatever that was. Drop some onyx, though. That's cool. Oh, wrong button. Since I'm down here, might as well mine what's here. Whoa, why did my frames just disappear for a moment there? Alright, you're a real one. Couple beetroot. Sure, that'll be helpful later. Why are there so many? I mean, not that I'm complaining. I love loot. Loot's so nice. Holding doesn't matter. A little bit of string. Some cake. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. It's mine now. Ha ha ha. I don't know why it's all here. Like, why it generated like that, but I'm not going to question it too much if it means I get profit from it. I'm going to take the anvil. I don't need that. Give me this. Give me this, since I'm here. Ow! Hi. Scared. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. I truthfully am completely lost. So I'm gonna grab this iron and then try to make my way out of here without, you know, staying lost. There's so much iron in here, though. Nice. Thank you, Vane. Wow. Why are words so hard sometimes? Thank you, Vein Mining, for making things take less time. Alright, I don't remember. I know for a fact there is one somewhere nearby, but I have no memory as to where that actually is. And I don't want to be down here anymore. Oh, hey. Look at that. We found it! Woo! Oh my gosh. I just had to complain. That solves all my problems in life. Complaining. I actually really like cobwebs too. I like using them in decoration for stuff. So I might as well grab a whole bunch while I'm here. Yeah, this is where I did the testing setup for the conundrum farm on like figuring out how it actually grows. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, there's the spider spawner. Okay. Ah! I'm gonna be overrun. Don't let the poison one hit me. Okay. Hey! I did not say you could shoot me. Did not give permission for that. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, I definitely just need to get out of here now. I have enough cobweb. And now it's more fresh in my memory as to how to get here. It's this way. Yep, here's this. Keep going a little bit this way. And we have a dead end. Go this way. We have a dead end. We're supposed to go up that way, that's why. That was the wrong block. Give me that back. Thank you. Go up this way. We're out into here. And then I think it was this way is the Conundrum Farm. Yes. Hello, Conundrum Farm. I need my elevator, please. That way. Go back to the surface. Yeah, pretty much everything in my inventory right now will end up in storage. I hit the wrong button. It all went into here, it's okay. Move to one container. I meant to quick stack. I just hit the wrong button. Or spider drop. And I don't actually know where that went, the other one. All of this for a fancy compass. Because apparently Explorer's compass. Apparently this crimson catalyst Okay, wait. Crimson catalysts. So what this does is it makes crimsite, which gets crushed into iron. That's not what I was after. Are you... I think this might be the lowest grade drilling machine. Okay, in that case, I made this earlier than I need to. And it is no longer helpful. And what we're going to do instead is make a quick washing setup. For that, we need a cobble gen and a bunch of grinders, right? So it actually, yeah, it shows a way to get iron nuggets for melting. Smelting redstone clusters. Doesn't have a texture. I wonder if it's supposed to have a texture. It probably is. I wonder where I messed up. But it looks like it's sand and volatile sky solution, which is skystone dust, which is this whole thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and just make an iron farm. Because all of that is going to take more than I need. So for the iron farm, we want millstones, more than just the one, but one will start out. The drills, I don't see any... I am going to need fans. I'm gonna need some water wheels for the power. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Yeah, I don't have any fans in here. Which is 4 iron sheets. I don't think I have any iron sheets right now. No. Alright, where's my iron at? I have a little bit of raw iron. We're gonna cook that up real quick. Press that. Grab my alloy. Meow. Meow. I need one more. One more. One more. Thank you. Oop. So we combine those all together, makes the propeller. Combine that with some of these. We get our fan. Okay. I'm thinking here. So we make cobble, crush it into gravel, and then wash it. Over here I have a cobble generator. Another bucket. No, I don't have another just bucket. I don't want this resin to stay in here and waste itself. I'm gonna just real quick put it back in the system. And the way I can do that is I'm gonna go over here, slap it here, and drop the bucket. And it's gonna fill here and eventually be taken out, I hope. If not, then that drain's just gonna chill there for a while. But okay, what we're gonna do... I do feel cool. Thank you for reminding me, Minecraft. I'm gonna go ahead and, like, take this all down. I forgot about that. Goodness. Give me water. Okay. Lava, take the lava. Where's my toolbox? I can start putting some stuff away. I am gonna leave my stable burnt down the way it is, as a reminder that I need to be careful around fire. Okay, what we're gonna do... Do I have another? No. Do I even want another bucket? Yeah. That away. So I'm gonna go grab the water that was here. And then we can pick everything else up, put it away. Okay. Give me that sheet. I might need that. So, originally, I just had it here to have it here. Can I move you? No. Pick it all up then. I'll just bring it out up to here. And then fill in our hole. I'm gonna fill this little indent in with dirt. So I feel like that would be Honestly, I am going to... Since I have run this way more than once, I'm just going to add that to make it, like, look like I have worn it down. You know, because I kind of have. Only sleep at night or during thunderstorms. I need a dirt. And I can't sleep even though it's raining. So I wanted this filled up. Because yes, terrain variation is good, but I'm not worried about it. I knew I'd need more than a stack. Fill it in and good. I have in my brain, I want to put the water wheels close to the lake. I don't know where the water would come from, but then the building here will be the wash. I'll move my bamboo. I'm so strong. I cut through all that bamboo so quickly, so easily. Hi, welcome back. Yeah, I will reply once I am done with stream. I didn't want it to completely distract from my streaming. Don't worry. Just adds a bunch of bamboo in random places. By me? Oh, there's a way to sort it by other stuff. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, by name it is. That just makes the most sense to me. So yeah, what we'll have... What's in this barrel? Right. This barrel's for that. I don't need that. I'm gonna go ahead and actually just plop it back here. And then we'll put the cobweb there and that there. Okay. So what I'm thinking is having a couple water wheels. I don't know if I need 7 of them. Honestly, 3 of them will probably be more than enough. So let us take... One, two, three. We're gonna run the water out into there. Honestly, I might have it go the other way. That's not a bad idea. Oh, right. I'm wearing the shoes of drowning. So I have the little bit of that. The lake drains into here. Perfect. So we have a little bit of prairie grass. Power. What we want is our lava generator. Not lava generator. Cobble gen. I want a couple, honestly. So let's have it. I don't want to burn down anything. Like that? I can do it this way. So lava's gonna be here. It's gonna flow out. Boop, 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 boop. Water. Block. Make that cobble too. Water. One more out, so it chooses to go that way. Perfect. More. That goes there. And then one more. Lava's here. Water will be here. So water. Our lava is here. So the cobble generates there. Perfect. Okay. So we have this. So this is the, like, minimum size. Actually make it a bit nicer. Yeah, that's better. So we have our drills here. Rotate them so they're facing the right way. And then it picks up from here. There, and here. Go ahead and actually block this off a little bit so it's less likely to not do what I want it to. Do I have more shoots? I do. Is it nighttime yet so I can sleep? No. Oh? It was like right there on the edge of being nighttime. Remember to drink water. Oh, it's finally not raining. Alright, so I remember being able to do a thing like that. So we're gonna mine that up, put it there. Yes. So that should work. So now down here, we have our chute. So this chute then will mill the cobble. Do I only need one millstone, or is that too little? If I have the millstone running at full speed, it should be okay. Process items by grinding them. Power to the side. And removed. Okay. So I could just do that. So that will turn the cobble into gravel, which I then need to wash for the chance at iron. So putting a fan here. Our item vault. No. Well, I have funnels. I have the brass funnels. I could filter it like that. Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Vault is not proper. in order to have the full vault with what I have. So that. We put a depot there. A brass funnel here. Rotate it around. And our filter, trash it all. Not tagged cobblestone. Bam. We put our boom boom. Take some water. Put that there. And then we give all of this power. Let's see here. These guys, the rotation does not matter. So I can power it like that. Our fan is here. Which lines up pretty perfectly. Shaft it down. Put that there. And then a gearbox that will rotate and hope that we end up spinning the right way. These guys are gonna run. These guys use up a lot of stress for, like, based on their speed. How much does the millstone stress out? 4 times, and then the fan also stresses out 4 times. The fan stresses out 2 times. So if I take big gear, little gear, shaft, casing. So big gear to little gear, big gear to little gear, big gear to little gear, big gear, rotate to little gear, and then one more, but I want it to be on the top. Big gear, little gear. That is our speed, and we stress. 512, 512, 512, which is each of those. You're 512, you're 260. So 2 more water wheels and we'll be perfect. I can add 2 more water wheels, that's fine. Take it out a little. And then slap 2 more water wheels on. So it should... Yep, taking cobblestone. Oh, it's just... Actually, I did that wrong. I need this to be gravel. So, for now... Oh, it doesn't come out of there anyway. I definitely fucked up. It's blowing the right way, though. It's good. You... Put our water here. Your box there. Fan here. Extra cog there. And a chute here. Brings the gravel down. Yep, we have a little bit of flint and a tiny bit of iron. Perfect. Grab that gravel. We're gonna do this way. So, the item vault will be here. I don't know if this is all connected. I don't think it is. It's not. Can I rotate you at all? No, it has to be like that kind of square. Got it. So we'll do it that way. We'll put our funnel here. Make our filter say clear it all, not gravel, and then funnel there, and we rotate that. So if it's not gravel, it goes into the iron vault. So it waits. It's gravel right now. So it waits until it gets washed, and then it all goes into here. Now we're going to end up with a lot of flint doing this. What can I do with flint? I can make flint blocks. Can that be turned back into flint? No. I can make shurikens. I can make stone tools out of it. I can make blocks of flint out of it, which can be turned back into flint. And it is used in stuff. Powdered flint. Automated packing. I can automated pack it. Which is probably what we're gonna do. Just to keep it out of... So how we're gonna do that is we're gonna real quick take our andesite funnel. Oh, I need another filter. I had to sneeze. Filter. Are you what I want? What are you? Oh, this is perfect. Okay. Yeah. So realistically, instead of this happening, get me my cobble back so I can fill this back in, so I don't actually need this hole. I want this though. Need it 3 deep. Okay, so we put belt there. I put a... Okay, my inventory's full. Get some of the... Nope. Get some of this out of here, because I don't need it. Put my shoes on. Alright, funnel here. We put crafting table down. Crafting table like so. We get 2 of these. This needs to be reversed, turned around. Lock them each. Flint, iron. Funnel, funnel. Rotate, so they're going in. Gearbox. Rotate so you're vertical. Pick it back up, put it back down. Oh, wonderful. They made this easy on me. Belt that up. And put our block back here. Oh, it does take the gravel out. Okay, so I do need to make sure it is specifically listed. Nope. This is a deny list. Deny gravel. So now these should... So it should wait. Yep. And these should go up. I'm gonna wait a second to watch it go up from 35 and 25. Yep, 39, 26. Perfect. So technically, this is an iron farm. It's not super, like, good, necessarily. Especially since we seem to be occasionally, wasting blocks. How do I fix that? Do that with stairs. Some stairs here. Bucket like that? No. I'll put stairs. Stairs. Okay. Okay, now it's working. Actually cut the size down off a little. Oh, I dropped my phone. And that should help keep the cobble from popping up instead. Keyword being should. I might still need to, like, encase this a little bit better. Ow. Haha. I completely just fell. Let's go ahead and just make those stairs, I guess. So if this was surface stair, and that is that, I'm gonna push it back one more. So I'm not blocking the, drawers. Okay. It looks like it's just gonna pop out anyway. So since it's gonna pop out anyway, I'm not worried. And I'm gonna go ahead and round off the corners though, since they're not needed. Take away the blocks that aren't needed. Yeah, okay. Cool, 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 cool. So we technically have an iron farm now. Not great. Not bad, though. Let's go ahead and clear my inventory a little bit. I actually need to keep that on me. Put everything else away. Keep the bucket. Quick stack. Boop, boop, boop. I want to keep that on me, actually. Okay. So, now that we have an iron farm, even like the slight iron farm that it is still an iron farm. Go ahead and take that. I want a void upgrade, which is a sealed machine in obsidian. Just because that one is definitely going to be like running forever. 6, 7, 8 around a copper casing. Do I have any obsidian? No, I do not. Let's go steal a piece. I think this is the same thing I did last time I wanted a void upgrade. I went to the nether and I stole a piece from the portal. Be prepared. Last time I was not prepared. We sneak into the nether, steal a piece from the corner, boom, ha ha ha. And now we leave, because I don't want to be in the nether. Okay. I'm glad that went well. I don't currently anticipate needing more than the base amount for the flint. So we're just gonna void any more than 2,000. If I have enough copper, I might upgrade the iron nugget side. I do, but I'd have to smelt it, and I don't feel like doing that, so I'm not going to. Okay, so now that I have an iron farm, technically, I'm gonna make... Well, I can't do... What is this? Infinite netherrack is technically possible. I don't know why it looks like this. Oh, because it's crazy. Got it. I might do that later, just as a for funsie. Okay. This is practically complete. I just have to look at a blaze and make a smelter controller. This is... Yeah. So... It's meaning everything up to 7 blocks away from it when interacted with redstone dust into skystone? So I'd need to, like, make cobble and encase it? How do I make redstone? So we make redstone dust. This can be milled into redstone seeds, which make redstone clusters, which are then smelted back into redstone with sand, and that is iron and redstone. Okay. So what we need to do is I want to set up the train track. I do remember is saying that trains are cheaper than normal. At least the train tracks are. I do still need a train casing. I forget how many I need for the bogey. Maybe it's just one. Maybe it's two. Okay, it is just one for the small trains. So I need a sturdy sheet, which I can make via either compressed iron ingots, or lava over obsidian. Okay, so I think the first thing I'd want to do is get a train run to the nether for infinite lava. Which I need a hose pump for. So we take our casing and our sealed mechanism. Bada bing, bada boom. Cut it up into a hose pulley. And then we'll put that above the lava lake that I have. But I want a train track line a little bit. So what we can do... Ugh, there's so much cobble being wasted because the chutes, when the chutes are already full, there's a lot of cobble being wasted actually. So I'm gonna just break those for now because the millstone is going as fast as it can. I can make the millstone faster, actually. I'm gonna make everything one more faster. To do that, best to do it about here. I need big little... walk up this way so I can actually see what I'm doing. Big becomes little. So yeah, that's as fast as it can go. That's as fast as you can go. Are you blowing the right way? No. So I'm gonna need another gearbox here. So you should be blowing the right way now. Please. It looks like it. It is. So you're now running as fast as you can go. Right now, I think we're only delayed on like how long it takes the fan to wash stuff. We'll set up a proper one later. Is what I say about everything. But having a iron generation, like at all, is great. I definitely do want to increase the size of that. So let's go ahead and smelt my copper I have. Wrong chest. I do have a little bit of compressed iron that I can turn into sturdy sheet for a train casing. Boom. We have that now. Regarding that, let's see here. So for train tracks, it's 2 iron nuggets and then pressing on a slab. So if I put my copper here. Fill it with iron nugget. Does it have to be any kind of slab? So put that there. It's gonna do what it can. And that makes... yeah, okay. Make a whole bunch by hand for a moment. Definitely want to set up a proper... what's the word? Belt for this. I don't ever want to have to do this by hand again. Not that it's, like, that bad, but it's still annoying. But bam, we have 4.5 stacks of train tracks now. I need a train station. Is that... really? I need all that to make trains? So I thought I needed a train station to have it count as the... yeah. So trains are there. Which is part of this. How do I... Incomplete dependencies. What is incomplete? Let's collect our words. Autopin disabled. Chapter 0 is done. Maybe I do need to, like, finish the chapter. Which means I need a smeltery controller. Which I do have a melter for. Melter and the heater. 2, 3, 4. Grab that. Grab a little bit of coal. Don't put it right here, because last time I did that, it burnt down my house a little bit. I think it was my fault. Take our seared bricks. I need a basin and a faucet, please. And we pour it over 4 seared brick. 4. So we take this, 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 and then I need 4 ingots worth. And that makes our smeltery controller. So I can make a smeltery now. We might do that later, just because I do know Tinker's Construct smelteries are really good. Let's see. So train controls I definitely need, which means I do need sturdy machines, which require sturdy mechanisms, which is a precision mechanism, a sturdy sheet. So I can't actually start doing trains until I have this set up. So what I can do for a little bit beforehand. So I need how many? The train station is a sturdy machine. The train controls is a sturdy machine. And that's really all I need? to make a train. So that's at least 2 sturdy machines. So at least 16 mechanisms. Which would be 32, a stack of electron tubes. That, I'm actually a little sad about that. I didn't realize I needed all that to make the trains. Okay. Where are my... There they are. I have a little bit of iron. That's all copper. Right, I was making a copper upgrade for my drawer. This guy. Okay. Grab chests and wood. Do that. Now we have you. I can put those back. So I wanted you to have a copper upgrade. That way I can just ignore this for a while. Okay. How much iron do I have? I have a little bit. So if I melt this in the smeltery, I get 2 ingots and 6 nuggets per. Versus squeezing, I get 2 ingots with the occasional raw iron, extra raw iron. But this is more manual. I do very much want crushing wheels, which requires 7 brass machines. 7 times 8 is 56 precision mechanisms. So I definitely want to make these variable cards instead. Just to cut out on how many electron tubes I'm using. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to be doing a little bit of jumping for a moment. Do I have a hopper? Just this one. I'll just use this one. So I don't know where the... The other one is in use. Over here, actually. Pick that up, and then I don't need it. Okay, squeezer, hopper, iron. Put the iron in there, and now we just jump for a little while. And this is doubling, sometimes tripling the iron ore. But the less I have to mine, the better. I don't even remember what I need the iron for. Ba, 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 ba. So yeah, I think what we'll do... I have about 30 more minutes that I can stream for. So we're gonna set up something during that 30 minutes, I think. I'm not sure what, though. If I add more... I can add more, fans and millstones here. Actually, that caught back up. If I were to... So that's another 1,000, which is 2 water wheels. You know what? I should set up a wool, automatic wool. That is something I can do vanilla, and we'll be fine. So I'm definitely gonna do that because I definitely need more wool so I can make more windmills, because the windmills are more energy, more stress units. Let's just go ahead and get that started cooking. Fill it with charcoal. Okay, that's enough for now. Do more later. Put everything back. What did I put in here? I put my iron in there by accident. That's unfortunate. The reason I needed this iron is because I wanted to upgrade another spruce barrel. 7, 8. Yes, I just need this iron to smelt. A little bit of copper. These can be in this chest with the rest of the bricks. One more. Thank you. Boop. And boop. Put it there, and that's just gonna be overflow for that. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get the automatic sheep going. Really simple. Actually do it like right over here. Oh, random anymore. Silk touch. We'll check what that turns into later. I remember I already dug out a lot of this hill before. So this is just like the final bit of it. Okay, let's see if memory serves me right, which it should. The way we do this, we'll take some fences. So, for instance, right here. Fences around. I need observers. Observer here. A dispenser there. Let's see, did either of those change recipes in here? No. Wonderful. String, a couple sticks. I need redstone quartz and a ton of cobble. So, we get a dispenser. Make 4. 4 dispensers. 4 observers. So we place a observer here, facing the other way. So you want the observer facing this block. Why do you want to be difficult? No. There we go. A dispenser facing here. You can put redstone dust there. And then underneath, you would normally have, so I think, can hoppers pull through a full block? Or is that only hopper minecarts? I guess we'll find out. So we have hopper, block, drop it. Okay. So we'll take... I know I have a little bit of track somewhere. At least I thought I did. Rail. That's what it's called. Well, we'll just make some powered rail real quick. And then a mine cart. We'll make it a hopper mine cart instead. With, of course, a hopper. So underneath, so I can put one here, here. And I made 4, so I might as well make the pin for it. And then here. So observer, 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 Spencer, 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 redstone, redstone, redstone. Yep, cool. That is working. So we're digging under. I want to go ahead and make those other fences so I can keep them fenced in. Spruce. So do that and that. That makes the fences. Then I can encase these. And then I do need... I wonder if a red... Hello? Let me out, please. Thank you. I might actually just want to do a proper, like, wall of blocks, of, like, proper blocks in the back here. I'll grab some stone brick. Do I have any redstone lamps? Doesn't look like it. No, I don't. The steep slate. Does squeezing it make more? Yes. So let's squeeze a couple. Because I need more redstone. I did the mining, just not the processing. What? And this is giving me more than if I just broke it. We totally need crushing wheels. That's gonna be our next, like, big thing, is a crushing wheel. Put you back, put you back. So I wanted to make these into lamps. So I think I can put lamps here. And then when it is activated, it should also light up the lamp, I think. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I need a little bit more powered rail, huh? That's okay. I have a lot of gold right now. I don't mind using up some of it. So powered rail. Minecart with a hopper. Let's go ahead and just run redstone torch here. This is all going to be the same wool. So I should be able to put it in a barrel. So under this block, I'm gonna make it a normal hopper instead. Normal hopper. Hopper minecart. Boop boop. I'm gonna fill this in a little. And then shears go into all of these. And two. I'm gonna take mine back. Put a sheep in each of them. I saw it happen. Okay, it looks like it doesn't quite go over far enough. So we're gonna up that to there. And then the same thing on the other side. Oop. That way it should pick up wherever. Yeah, see it lights up a little bit. So what's happening, very simple circuit. The observer detects when they eat the grass, powers the redstone powers the dispenser shears the sheep, and then it also shares its power with the lamp, just so I could see that it's happening. And then now we have wool that I'm going to put a trapdoor and a ladder for. And then when I'm in a decorative mood, I will make it look better. So, actually, I want this trapdoor, please. Right, there's a mod that adds different ladders, so I have to do that to get the kind of ladder I want. Boop, boop. But yep, otherwise, this is a quick little wool farm. Yippee! Very helpful. Very nice. Nice and easy. Okay. Keep that on me. The rest can all get stacked away. That's all wood. That's you, the rail here. Okay, so now we have a wool farm running. Ow, I just punched a poster on my wall, but I hit the corner, so it hurt. I do wanna, even though I can't make the drilling machine yet, because I need 25 mechanical crafters, which is 12 recipes worth? Right? No. 26 divided by 3. 21 is 7. 24 is 8. 27 is 9. So I need 9 recipes worth of brass machines. Ooh, okay. It's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. Soul, skeleton, extra. How do I make a soul extractor? A wraith standing on top of soulless sand will transform it into soul sand. Okay. There's a lot happening here. Source time crystal? What is this? I don't know. We'll get to that later. Okay. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a sugarcane farm. Or honestly... Alright, where's my to-do list? I gotta take a look at this. I can get rid of all of these. I don't need it anymore. The corundum hole is technically working. Decoration, building. The farm for each tree. So I have an iron farm going. Sugarcane farm. Is bamboo helpful for anything later? Basket, seed pouch. Craft with it. Honestly, yeah. Bamboo farm. Honestly, all farms. If I can make a farm out of it, I should. So that means wheat. That means the cabbage and the tomato. Carrots and potatoes. The flax. I could just make a big rotating farm. So those are so easy. The rotate farms are just... Doing it this way is so much easier than anything else that, like, might as well just do it. I have plenty of oak. Hey, I need that. I do still want to decorate stuff, but I want more available options to do so. Hello? Thank you. Which is why I want the different farms set up. I have a whole bunch of like different saplings that I can grow and make a farm for. Do have the conundrum crystals, but that's okay. I've got a couple of these. These are nice for dyes later. What else would I want to figure out? The mechanical crafters. For train. Because honestly, if I get some stuff set up so I can start making train stuff, that would be sick, because then I can do a little bit more than that. But it does require sturdy sheets, which is lava over powdered obsidian or compressing the iron nugget. I'd much rather do the lava. So the sturdy sheets... Wait. Yeah, because the train stuff requires the sturdy sheet mechanisms. Whereas just these is just precision, which I can do can make a couple of them. Start precision mechanism crafting. Rest in peace, celery. Blaze of Glory on the first. Rocker Grave for celery. I already have decorating this on my list. Let's see. Decorate. Conundrum bowl. Want that decorated so it looks prettier. I can go ahead and clear this. A building for the iron farm is necessary. Maybe even a couple big windmills. So I have previously set up a couple like really big windmills and routed the power rather than having like each of these spots so far have had their own power source. And having it this isolated from each other is great and all, because if you accidentally overload it, it only shuts down where you are and not like everything. So actually, I'm gonna continue to just power everything by itself. Where did you get your power from? Oh yeah, I stole this squirrel. The Starbuncle. Good job, dude. Ow. That was rude. I'm hopping around, like, looking at stuff and seeing if I can pop in my head what else I need to do. When's my thing happening? Let's see. I can get away with another 30 minutes at least. What do I want to do in that 30-minute time, though? I guess we'll start with the tree farms. So it's going to be deployers, a couple cutters, and then power for it. Those are really cool. So I guess a windmill would be first for all of the tree farms to run off of. How much wool have we already gotten? Cool. That's just gonna go in the background kind of thing. So I do need, I think it was what, 2 stacks of wool blocks is a max guy. I think that's what it was. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna actually increase the amount of sheep I have. Boop, boop, boop. So I definitely need more wool. So with this, I only have a stack. I think that's how many? Windmill, bearing. Attach the block in front of them. As long as it has at least 8. Doesn't say here. There is the steam engine too. But for that, that requires a little bit more of effort. Wait, maybe it's worth doing. Slap it on some tanks with heat, boiler space. How much does that basic one do with the campfires? Because it's doing... Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna need a little bit of pipe. You... Whoa! I didn't need all that. Thank you, though. Even put like a harvester in my offhand. That's hilarious. I needed you. So I need this. I can cut those into the engine. I have my toolbox on me. I need some water. Plus this infinite source is over here. So I've gotten rid of the one that was at the factory door. And then I'm gonna just kind of borrow a little bit of space here. So fluid tank, slap a boiler on it. No, I need campfires under it. I think I can even do... Yeah, okay. Grab the campfires. I have to make some campfires. Camp. Fire. A little bit of coal. Logs and wood. Make our campfire. Put everything back. Okay. That over there, so it's not in the way. We have our campfires. Bonfire lit. Tanks go on top. You go in here. We make a quick infinite water source. And pump it in. I'm going to just straight up steal from here. That pumps in the water. So that's enough for a quote-unquote passive boiler. And a passive boiler is 20,000 stress units. Okay. That... 4 of those is a max windmill. So I think we might... Can I... What if you're smaller? Pick up the campfires with silver touch. Because I don't want to have to craft them again. It is not big enough with just the one to 3. What's going on here? So there's that. Why does sometimes my ponder not work? It does have to be at least 4 tanks. But I can do it vertically. It doesn't have to be a flat one. Okay. Ooh. I put out the campfire. That's actually kind of cute. I did not finish packing completely. There we go. Get our little mushroom friend back. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Because that is something I can make more of pretty easily at the moment. Go in there. How much have we made over here since I started ignoring it? We're already at 240 iron nuggets, roughly 500 flint. Heck yeah. Okay. Grab a little bit of wood so we can make these tanks. We'll make them into barrels. Crafting recipe. Tank is a barrel. 1, 2, 3. 2. That. That makes a stack of barrels. Half a stack of barrels. I made way more slabs than I needed. Hello, thank you. Sometimes it takes me a second to grab stuff. Cool. Because I can use 1 campfire per and be fine. Where's my clipboard? Building for the iron farm. Make my windmill better. Decorate the storage building. And the factory building. Make a building for the mineral. Once I have the farms running, I can start decorating stuff more. Okay. I think we are set for today. I got the conundrum runes, making runes at least. I still need to figure out. It's going to be a little bit more of a puzzle than I thought for how, because I need to send 1 of every 4 runes gets to turn into a tablet. The rest have to be recycled into the system. If I'm like doing my counting right, which I might be, I might not be, I don't know. Sheep are running. Hello. I've got a little iron farm going. I want to decorate stuff, but I need blocks to do the decorating. And so that's the tree farms and stuff I want to do. I want to make some more buildings. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we're gonna end off stream here for today. Thank you for watching. And we've got a to-do list for next time I get to play. Yeah. I have been Grizzly. And I hope y'all have a good rest of your day.